Hello, writers. Come write with me. My name is Michaela Greenwood. I create worlds for mind adventures. Welcome to my channel, Write with Michaela. I'm very excited to have you here on my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you can go on this journey with me. Today is story time, or the day of our chapter exchange. You give me a chapter, I give you a chapter. I think I did that backwards. You give me a chapter, I give you a chapter. If you're writing with me and you wish to exchange chapters, then send your chapter with written permission to writewithmichaela@gmail.com. I will post the email address at the end of the video and in the description below. I'm looking forward to reading your chapters. All chapters are writing prompts read on the channel, whether they are mine or another writer's work, are copyright protected material, and no one may use any part in writing their own stories. This story is PG-13, so if you are under 13 years of age, you need parental guidance. The story is in its rough draft stage, just as the last stories and writing prompts we've heard. The title of this story is Princess Emnorawyn Stygerguard. And today we are reading chapter 7. If you would like to read along, then send to the email I stated earlier and request a PDF of the chapter. Make sure you are specific. Now let's start. Princess Emnorawyn Stygerguard, chapter 7. Reading ahead. After the grueling exercises for the past several days and today, the soldiers were sore and tired. They knew battle would take more out of them, so they needed to rest up with the best sleep they had ever had. King Cronte decided to leave the dragon riders back and have them head toward the troops 2 days later. He planned on leaving early in the morning. He asked Princess Emnorawyn to return home. He wanted her to leave by mid-morning, and he wanted her to tell her father his plans. They agreed on everything. Prince Hadley learned that she was leaving, so he stopped by her room with a soldier and knocked on the door. A maid opened the door. Prince Hadley stepped just inside the room. "My lady, I assume my father welcomed you to our kingdom. I just wanted to personally extend the welcome. I'm sorry we didn't have more time for pleasantries. Hopefully we can handle these creatures easily and the battle will be short. Then you can come for a relaxed visit." Prince Hadley looked around a bit. He didn't want her to leave, but he couldn't find anything else to say. So he bid her goodbye. He looked in her eyes and said, "Well, goodbye, my lady. I wish you a safe trip." Princess Emnorawyn slightly nodded her head. "Goodbye, Prince Hadley." She thought to herself that the prince was there when his father had welcomed her. She also thought that she felt the nervousness radiate from him, and she wondered what that was about. She knew soldiers got nervous or tense when a battle approached, but then the queen had mentioned something. The prince left, and the maid helped Princess Emnorawyn organize things to pack in the morning. Princess Emnorawyn protested when she saw the maid organizing clothes to pack. I didn't bring extra clothes or anything that should need to be packed." "No worries, my lady. The king said to make sure you send home all the clothes you wore with you." The maid continued organizing. The next morning, Princess Emnorawyn was on her way home with Stygerguard. King Rhymes was slightly alarmed when he heard a dragon had landed in the courtyard. But soon after, he started hearing Stygerguard's name, along with the princess, or Princess Emnorawyn. King Rhymes met his daughter in the courtyard. "I thought the word was that you were practicing with King Cronte's troops." "I was, father, but he headed out today, that should say yesterday, and wanted me to bring word ahead." "Of course. I'll gather the prophets and war advisors and meet you in the council room." King Rhymes turned and left. Princess Emnorawyn turned to Stygerguard and stroked him a few times. Stygerguard bent his head down and sniffed her hand. He thought to her, "How is your hand?" She pulled off her glove and examined her left palm. "It seems better. It's not as puffy and red. I think the cream helped." What about the magic? Did using magic help your hand? Princess Emnorawyn thought a few minutes. I'm not sure. When the magic was emerging, I didn't pay too much attention to my hand. It may have. Do you think it did? I'm not sure about that, but I do know that my extended life was for a reason. I'm glad I listened to my dream and chose you as my writer. You are in the prophecies. You are to help strengthen the flow of magic in the land, and I'm honored and glad to have help to help in any way I can. Princess Emnorawyn stared at Stygerguard. As some of his meaning settled in her, she realized and understood that magic was to grow in the land, and she was involved. Her being the leader of that growth was beyond her comprehension. By the time she arrived in the council room, several people were already there. She wondered how her father had spread the word so quickly, but most would have headed to the council room upon hearing of her arrival. They knew they were gearing up for battle, and that she went to seek help. However, there should not be a comma there. Another mistake. Sorry. However much help King Kronte was or was not sending was vital information, so they could adjust their plans accordingly. Princess Emnorawyn saw her grandfather enter. From his glance at her, she knew he wanted to speak with her after the meeting. She slightly nodded her head to let him know she understood. Once King Rhymes entered and everyone was in place, Princess Emnorawyn gave her report. War advisors took notes, and prophets flipped or scrolled through the prophecies until they came to various sections, which they would read when it was their turn. Princess Emnorawyn wasn't staying for that part. When his daughter turned to leave, King Rhymes almost stopped her. After the door closed, he turned to his father. Should she stay? If something were to happen to me... Sizemore held up his hands. Surely we will not both pass at the same time, and I would like to discuss her training with her, so I'm leaving this meeting too. Sizemore got up and left. King Rhymes watched him go. Suddenly he felt alone and inadequate. He questioned himself and his emotions. He had overseen plenty of battles in his time. Some had huge odds against him. Why was this time different? Then he knew. He didn't know how he would fare against these creatures. He didn't know what war tactics they would use. He didn't know if the animal humans would have swords or just claws and teeth. There were too many unknowns. Then he thought his war advisors and prophets would be extra important this time. Hopefully the prophets had some insights recorded, and that insight would give the war advisors the information they needed. Sizemore found Princess Emnorawyn and directed her to the secret library, which was underground, and which he opened magically. He explained to her that they could make copies that they could bring out, but originals stayed. He explained the prophecies he knew about the current battle, and how they had already sent some guards ahead to the refuge. Some families would be ready to leave today. Sizemore then told her how he was going to seal the library, but he wanted her to read as many books and scrolls as she could before then. How many can you look through before you have to walk and read? Can you do 5 before lunch? 5 is the most I've done at a time, stated Princess Emnorawyn. After that, the books blend together. Sizemore glanced around the library. He couldn't have shown it to her sooner, yet he didn't want to leave all the knowledge behind. He quickly gathered some basic books, and then some not-so-basic ones. He set 20 on a table. Read as many as you can before lunch, then come back after lunch and read more. I don't want to leave all this knowledge behind, but everything has a time, and you just learned about magic. He walked through the library again and gathered 20 more books. He set them on the table. Princess Emnorawyn was turning pages in the first book. Sizemore, in the first book. That should be a period. Sizemore shook his head to himself. He wished he had her memory, but when he wanted to reread a book, he couldn't just close his eyes. He had to have the book in his hands, and he had to take the time to read it. He left her to reading. He would close the library tonight. If she could read some more tomorrow, he would open again for her. Prince Hadley walked through the castle. His father had left with the first set of troops. King Cronte was bringing them west-northwest. Prince Hadley was bringing the remainder due west. The plan was to spread out a little. The war advisor said the animal creatures would not fight so compactly. Before Prince Hadley left, he needed to set up the spy schedule for trade-outs and reports. As he walked through the wide hall, he noticed an open book on a small low table. His heartbeat quickened as he glanced up and down the hall. Prince Hadley walked slower until he got closer and stopped. The book was what he expected. It was a book of prophecy. The prediction scared him so badly. Oh, I skipped a sentence, sorry. It was a book of prophecy. He remembered reading such a book years ago. The prediction scared him so badly, and then it came true. He hated that he had read it, yet wondered how he would have survived if he hadn't. He had counseled with endless people over the matter, some of the people he counseled with 2 or 3 times. His father was of the mind that the event was significant enough it would have bothered him no matter if he read it ahead of the event or he didn't read it. Still, it bothered Prince Hadley because he didn't know if he would have survived if he hadn't read. One prophet stated simply, "You lived in the prediction, so you should have lived in real life." Prince Hadley could not shake the feeling of needing to know beforehand. Another prophet sat with him, and Prince Hadley explained how difficult it had been for him to remember to turn left or right. The prophet explained he had focused on the wrong thing, and directions could be mirrored, since it was the prophet's point of view. The important things would be major things. Run, stand, and fight. Enemy behind you, and on and on. The prophet said never pay attention to the prophet's direction, as that might distract him from needed direction. Afterwards, Prince Hadley played around with things and asked guards to pretend to be prophets. They sat and wrote out what Prince Hadley did during practice. Prince Hadley realized what the prophet was trying to say, when guards on opposite sides of him wrote different directions. This spooked Prince Hadley even more, as he could have turned the opposite way he was supposed to. His father reassured him and told him he knew all he needed to know, so Prince Hadley did not read any more prophecies. Yet here, now, a book of prophecy lay open before him on the table. He took a step closer and felt his chest tighten. He glanced down the hall again. He felt like he was about to do something he wasn't supposed to do. But that was absurd. Many people, like his father and several prophets, had always encouraged him to read the prophecies. Then he realized what he felt after the first reading, and then to live through the real thing was just too much. He was scared to read. He didn't want to read about something that would happen, yet he felt compelled to read the passage laid open before him. Prince Hadley slowly stretched out his hand and lifted the book, started reading. The passage was about a young maiden in a major battle. Prince Hadley thought of Princess Emnorawyn. She was the only young female fighter he knew. Then he thought she was a dragon rider and would not be on the ground. He read on. The passage talked about the eruption of a large mass of magic from the maiden, and the maiden pushing the magic away from herself instead of commanding it. He read of a nearby comrade who had become distracted and thus knocked from his horse. The comrade rushed to the maiden and instructed her on what to do with the magic, although he had never used magic himself. Prince Hadley realized he was the comrade. The enemy would knock him off his horse in this battle, and he would need to advise the young maiden. He set the book back on the table and tried to calm his heart. He could not read more until his heart slowed. He told himself not to worry about it until he saw a female soldier, or somehow an enemy or an explosion of magic, knocked Princess Emnorawyn from her dragon, and she was still able to stand and fight. Such incredible circumstances. Surely wouldn't happen. He glanced around again to see if anyone had seen him reading, and then he continued down the massive hall. Queen Stygerguard stepped into the main hall off a side hall. She had seen her son's nervous behavior, so she stayed out of sight to learn what he was doing. Now that he walked on down the hall, she slipped out of hiding and went to the book. She picked it up and examined it. It was just a book of prophecy, and certainly not something to hide the reading of. She knew her son had a strong aversion to reading prophecies, but this time the prophecies drew him in. They wanted and needed for him to read them. Queen Stygerguard read the passage which the book was open to. She immediately wished she had more time with the princess. She had things to teach her. Suddenly she wanted to go out to the battle and fight beside her husband like she did when they first married. Queen Stygerguard started calling maids and guards to herself to get things prepared. Shortly after, a prophet showed up and asked what was going on. When the queen told him her new plan, the prophet said, "Oh no, my queen, you cannot do that. First, you have not regained enough magic. Second, we are preparing to move all the kingdom people out of the kingdom to our refuge. We will need you as added protection." The queen made motions for the maids and guards to wait to carry out orders. "What do you mean?" she asked the prophet. "Well, your husband is taking the majority of the troops between him and your son to battle. That will leave the kingdom down past minimum, and the prophecies don't read well for the outcome for us. While your husband doesn't feel things will be as bad as the prophecies predict, he doesn't want to throw caution to the wind. We need a minimum of 3 mages to protect the refuge, but you are the only one we know." The queen sighed and made motions to dismiss her previous orders. She turned to head to her room. She had to prepare things before she would depart. As she passed the stairway down to the library with her magic books, she stopped. She would need to magically seal it off before she left. She descended the stairs, walked down the hall, and stepped inside and looked around. Perhaps she should try to read her last books again. Perhaps this time things would make sense and she could progress once again. If her people needed 3 mages, and she was the only one, she would have to try something. She swiftly walked through a few aisles and picked a few books. Then a small cloud caught her attention. It wasn't white like the clouds in the sky. It was almost clear, but she could definitely make it out. She reached her hand out to touch it. The cloud floated up quickly, and the queen's hand landed on a book. This momentarily distracted Queen Stygerguard. She looked at the book's title, "Magically Encasing Your Magic," and added it to her small stack. Then she looked up at the cloud and declared, "You feel like Princess Emnorawyn. Do you have a message for me?" The cloud just hung about the shelf, above the shelf, motionless. The queen set down her books and searched herself. Her habits hadn't died, so she was in luck. She pulled a ball from a hidden pocket in her dress. She opened it and called the magic to herself. She pushed the magic in the ball and she said to it, "I gave Princess Emnorawyn a ball for her magic, and she left you behind. So it's an even trade. You belong to me now." The magic didn't argue, and slid into the ball as the queen commanded. Queen dropped the ball of magic back in her pocket, and then she remembered another habit. She switched the pocket. She always kept the balls separated. At present, she only had the one, because she had given one to the princess. There was no chance to mix a filled ball with an empty one. But habits had reasons, so she followed the habit. After all, it had her prepared to capture the magic to use later. Next, she scooped up her stack of books and exited the library. She magically sealed the library closed and headed to pack her necessities. Princess Emnorawyn closed her eyes. Her mind started running through all the pages, and it was a little overwhelming for her. She opened her eyes and thought to herself, just concentrate on the page number. Long ago, she had asked her grandfather if she could write page numbers at the bottom of each page when he wanted her to read faster. He saw no problem with it. He saw no problem with it. When he started wanting her to read several books, she would add the first letters of each word in the title. Her grandfather didn't know she did that. He discovered it when the old binding on 3 books just disintegrated in the hands of a scribe, and the pages of all the books spilt on the floor. The initial letters helped the scribe sort and order the pages. She remembered her grandfather saying, "If I had known about the initials, I might have been upset." But it has greatly helped the scribes. One page even slid across the room, and he wouldn't have known to look for it right away till he had a chance to read it. He wants you to continue your practice of initials and numbers, and he wants me to show you how to detect old binding so you can help him watch for it, because he should have copied the 3 long before they were to their disintegrated stage. Princess Emnorawyn did the same thing with these magical books. Now she closed her eyes again. This time she focused her mind's eye on the bottom of the page before she read it. She read through 3 of the 5 books she had looked through, and then she headed for lunch. As she walked down the hall, her mind started reading the 4th book. She really wanted to think about what she had read so far, and she wanted to try a few things, especially out of the 3 basic books. But reading the new knowledge had absorbed her mind. Reading the 4th book absorbed her so much in her reading that she almost didn't acknowledge her father when she entered the dining hall. Okay, writers, that is the end of Chapter 7. Leave a comment on if you would read a book of prophecy that told you what you would do or how the scene would go. Leave a comment on what Prince Hadley read. Do you think Princess Emnorawyn will end up on the ground in battle? Leave a comment on Queen Lacrity's desire to join the battle, and leave a comment on her being 1 mage to go to the refuge when the minimum is 3 mages. Join me Tuesday for some jargon, and join me Friday for Chapter 8 of Princess Emnorawyn Stygerguard. Visit my website, bymykella.com. Read some character bios. If you read some, leave comment on which ones you have read. All your comments will help us start conversations and build our community. Keep all comments respectful. And remember that someone else's perspective can help you with your writing. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the bell so we will have so we can continue to write together. And other people will have a higher chance of finding this video and this channel, since your likes will push the video out to a greater audience. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate your participation. If you know someone who would like this video, please share it with them. This is Mykella with Write with Mykella. Bye for now.